There are regular amendments and changes to laws that you may not be aware of, but can have a big impact.
One such change is to traffic violation laws, and that means we need to chat with Ofelia Markarian in Councillor's Corner. Hey, Ofelia, how are you?
Good morning.
You good?
Good morning. Yes, how are you guys?
We're good. Well, we're grateful you're here so you can fill us in on, and the audience as well on some of this information. So what are these changes to these violation laws that people need to be aware of?
Traffic laws.
Yeah.
So Nevada just passed recently a few changes to our traffic laws. The main one is if you would like to fight your traffic ticket, you first have to pay the fine as a bond to the court before you can actually get in front of a judge to fight your citation. Now, this law has made it extremely hard for many drivers who get traffic violations and would like to fight them but cannot afford the really, really high fines. That's where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and
Wow.
we know, like, involved with that obviously is where traffic school can come in. We know the point system. So how does all of that work given the changes?
So drivers can still attend traffic school and pay an additional fine for the demerit points. However, the criteria to be eligible for traffic school and the point reduction has changed, making it really, really hard for drivers to, apply and do traffic school and get their fines reduced and no points on their license.
Okay. What about if someone doesn't qualify for traffic school? Can they? What kind of options do they have?
You've got two options. One, you plead guilty, you accept the points on your license, and you pay the fine. Or two, you can contest the citation. But remember, in order to contest it, you must pay the fine first before the court will set a hearing.
Well,
Wow, okay.
you mentioned that a couple times about having to pay the fine
Yeah.
first. So what happens in a case where, as you even mentioned, it's becoming harder because people may not be able to afford the fine? So what happens in that case?
The fines will go into collections, the points will go on your driver's record, and insurance companies have access to that, and that is how they determine your insurance premiums.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your premiums will go up.
So I mean, it sounds like a vicious cycle. Like it impacts someone, especially someone who can't afford it or someone who needs to drive regularly, can't
For
afford
work.
that. Yeah. So what are some solutions? What are some potential things that people can do that can make things better?
What I have been seeing is that every court has been applying the rules and procedures differently. So my number one suggestion is look at your citation, review it carefully, and call that court and see what your options are. However, a lot of the courts will not answer. You will have to go in person. I suggest contacting an attorney who is familiar with the new laws and the procedures to really help people with this, because it does affect your wallet at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what is like the very first step? Someone receives a traffic ticket, they're like really upset. So
Call me.
Probably panicking.
Call
as well.
you.
Yeah.
Call you is the first step.
Yeah.
Call me, yeah.
Okay. There are a number of, obviously traffic, like we mentioned, this traffic violation law, this is newly implemented, it's changed. And you're saying that some of the courts are implementing and reading the laws or interpreting it in different ways. Does that make it harder for you and harder for potential clients because there's no set path of what they can expect depending on what court they're allocated to?
Absolutely. There's no uniform decision making. So when I have clients, ask me, well, what's going to happen? That's a question I get every time. Well, what's going to happen? What's the outcome? I don't have an answer. It just depends in front of the judge, it depends the court, and it also depends on the actual violation and what is it under.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that's a benefit from working with you is the different courts, the different
Yes.
judges and how they're going to potentially interpret things so you can reassure your clients.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, and a big part of that is, I'm sure there's not any sort of, and I don't know if this is correct or not, but any sort of memos that get sent to everybody.
None.
So a lot of people really don't know what's changed.
The good thing is that there shouldn't be any warrants. So there shouldn't be any warrants out for unpaid traffic fines. Now, however, I have been seeing some courts still either issuing or keeping the warrants that were active previous to the law. I've been fighting this with judges on it. I think there shouldn't be any warrants, period. But it's a new law, and it's something that we all need to get used to and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a really confusing, difficult thing for people to try and navigate. You know, even from a lawyer's perspective as well. So thank you for coming in, Ofelia, and sharing that information, and with our viewers as well. So, if you've already been affected by the changes to traffic violation law, are seeking consultation or counsel, and would like to connect with Ofelia, simply visit OfeliaMarkarianLaw.com.